So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Foot in. And the pass is intercepted. He's played him through. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the...
Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe plays it short. Alaba. And he's cut it out. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. Alaba. Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Brahim Diaz. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Has a go! He's delivered all right!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Some resolute defending there. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. They've played it short. Oh, that's a fine interception. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Valverde. Always onto this. Oh, look at the space here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
Great
here.
ball if he can get there. Oh, he's busted. Great chance! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Valverde, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good ball, real chance! Vinicius Junior. It's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham engages and forces him off the ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is good alertness. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Vinicius Junior. Passes short and sharp. Can he put it away? That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Shifted upfield. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rudiger gets across to intercept that.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Vamos perdiendo, pero aún queda mucho partido. Podemos remontar, ya lo creo que sí.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but...
It's a mighty effort! And it's there! And they are cruising away. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near-capacity crowd are entitled to demand. Well, if you did just miss it, we are... And the shot! They've scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brahim Diaz! Brahim Diaz! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Rudiger. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Brahim Diaz. Can he spark a counter here? Camavinga. Brilliantly cut out. It's Bellingham. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Let's a look and place it forward. Now it's Rodrigo. Fiddles it through. Bellingham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. Deftly away. Camavinga. Might be danger here. Has a go! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Rodrigo. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. Carvajal. He's in plenty of space here. Chance to shoot now. Bellingham. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's quick to snatch it back. Alaba cuts it out. Bellingham gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, no joy this time. Bellingham. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Brahim, big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Brahim Diaz. It's Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham
has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Look at it, there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we hit half-time.
We're down, but we're far from out. Now let's all rally behind the boys and show them a bit of support.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Mbappe! And here's Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is as far as they're going to go.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He could be in here. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. Referee has just said play on. And he's there to retrieve it. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Played out to the right. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
The attendance for this match was 60,
Oh no, what has happened here?
332.
Almost an hour gone. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Neatly clipped into space. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Eder Militao. Hits one! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Madrid with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's straight offside. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Camavinga. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Camavinga has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 5, Bellingham. Number 6,
Rodrigo.
Eduardo Camavinga. Number
Well, it's a move
11,
of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Number 4, David Alaba.
That's an excellent
Coming on the
interception.
field, number 15,
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Number
Look,
8,
the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Number 17, Lucas
Into the last
Vazquez.
quarter of an hour.
Number 23.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Substitutions taking place.
Hendrick has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. An opportunity then to pull clear here. He's having a good look here. He's had a crack. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he's heaved it away. Distributed tidily. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice ball, and he's in here. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Dani Ceballos. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Couler. Courtois. Taken back almost at once. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted. He's had a hit! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Here's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to belt it away. Over to the left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but...
And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Big round of applause to both sets of players.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It is bubbling up very nicely here in Munich. The noise fervent, the colours effervescent, the crowd expectant. This should be very good.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Camavinga. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Vinicius Junior. No way through. Camavinga. Carvajal cuts it out. Rodrigo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Back into the middle. He's had it taken off him. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous.
Out of play for a goal kick. Valverde.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Plays it in low. Chop hits one. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valverde. Oh, good take in a good area. The ball has bounced loose now. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Still goalless at the moment. Nice ball, and he might be in here. And claimed it back swiftly. Valverde. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mbappe! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo.
Shapes to shoot! Bellingham gets it away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rudiger has a look and plays it forward. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Mbappe. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Played long and they could be in here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball out wide.
Added time.
Valverde, and that interception was most necessary. Camavinga, now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence the change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
That's the first 45, and we're well on top. Let's look forward. Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pass is just off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham. He has found the way through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. Can he latch on to this? Brahim Diaz. Rodrigo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pinches it off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, easy pickings there. Fires from distance. Madrid, with this 2-goal lead, they are certainly looking much the more assured side. And he's managed to get free. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Carvajal. Out to the left it goes. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now who's going to be first to this? Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chouameni. Oh, good-looking ball. Wriggles his way through. Oh, just skips past his man. He's shifted. Oh, he's been caught now. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have got ourselves a game here. Listen, he's got the shot away! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Madrid have it back and can go again. He won't be happy with that one. Tchouaméni. Madrid suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Bellingham. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Stood up well to him there. Brahim Diaz. Valverde. Valverde puts his foot on the gas. Tchouaméni, and the counter is on. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Rudiger. Skewed away. Rudiger gets it clear. And he was quick to react. Rodrigo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great hit! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Works it forward. Now it's Rodrigo.
2 added minutes.
Well, that's
has
beautifully
been
weighted.
indicated.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Time added on will be 2 minutes. No, he's not played the ball. That's a foul. Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham, he's having a go! And that may well be that. That is that. Madrid can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
And another fantastic...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city.
The action has already started.
Brahim Diaz just eases him off the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Vinicius Junior. The referee's awarded a free kick.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Mendy. Spread neatly.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
And here's Mbappe. Valverde.
Oh, important interception. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Valverde. That's a little off target.
Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's heaved it away.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
And here's Mbappe.
Brahim Diaz.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Valverde. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Rudiger. Bellingham. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Mendy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brahim Diaz looking to run onto it. Now it's Camavinga. And reclaimed it in a trice. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that is expertly dealt with.
Brahim Diaz.
Bellingham.
Valverde.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Shot could be on.
Spread it left.
Madrid are looking to break at pace. He's picked his way through.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Brahim Diaz.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break.
Bellingham.
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Carvajal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. For Valverde. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bellingham. That was always going to be the keepers. So what can they make of this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? A skipper's goal!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, the goal was...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Carvajal. Camavinga.
Oh, good ball.
Valverde.
Now there's a fine ball. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Corner number 2 then.
They've played it short.
He's looking to set free a runner. And it's Alaba. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's had a hit! And he hits the net! And with that goal comes comfort!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Madrid have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Tchouaméni deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Mendy. Vinicius Junior.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
The attendance for this match
Well,
was
Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that has put paid to that. Valverde. Big chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21.
A case now of complete control.
Number 5, Bellingham. Number 4.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe.
Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field,
Vinicius
number
Junior.
10, Modric.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Number 15,
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. He's found a way through. He's through here. Oh, time. Excellent interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Vinicius Junior couldn't quite squeeze that one through. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Rodrigo. Couler. He's had a shot! And it's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, he's burst, shapes to shoot! It's there! And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's...
Mbappe is the guilty party there, and he is going into that little black book. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
There'll be 5 minutes added time.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
And he's being shifted off it. Carvajal. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bellingham. Chouameni. And it's Rudiger. Brahim Diaz.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
It is a truly passionate scene here. Always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. The action has already started. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's just the goalkeeper to... Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the game's first...
Rodrigo! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Taken back almost at once.
Vinicius Junior.
And here's Mbappe. Chouameni.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. He's had it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
Goes in for the header! No mistake! And they're back in front! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vinicius Junior.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Picked out brilliantly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's played forward. Valverde.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Valverde. Rodrigo. Looking for the runner.
And he welcomes it in.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Eder Militao
Gets it clear. Corner number 2 then.
skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Eder Militao.
Valverde. Rodrigo.
For Valverde.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. And let's a look and place it forward. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo has found the net here, of course.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's got away. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's clever. That has not gone well.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He's cut it out. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ballgame.
Mbappe! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So off we go once more. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. Camavinga. Valverde. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good-looking ball. Tchouaméni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Carvajal. And the counter is on. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the...
Mbappe! Rodrigo. Oh, strongly challenged there. Passing nice and neat. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Vinicius Junior! Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
There's the shot! It's a loose ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Valverde, And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. Now it's some... and the shot! And he hits the net! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Rodrigo. Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Valverde. Valverde. Rodrigo. It's Camavinga. Quality ball. Vinicius Junior works it forward, and here's Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11, numero 6, numero 5.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Brahim Diaz.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a pretty loose pass. Modric is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, important interception. And here's Brahim Diaz. It's Modric! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Eder Militao gets over and intercepts.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, the shot chance! Cleared without hesitation. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Modric. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played towards the front line. And here's Vinicius Junior.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's played him through. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Mbappe, looking tidy in possession here. That's going to go a long way. And that's that. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. He's going to be disappointed with that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Valverde with the foul. Merino. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be played as a centre-forward, and it made it difficult for him. I mean, he wasn't attuned to that position, but now he's grown into it, and things are beginning to work.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well, there's the clearance. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. He's found some space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Odegaard. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And here's Mbappe. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gabriel Jesus. Havertz.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
First quarter of an hour gone. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Mbappe. And the counter is on. Pinches it off him. Has a look and plays it forward. Valverde. Back into the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gabriel Jesus might just make this. Vinicius Junior.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gabriel. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
15 minutes till half-time. Gently done. Driving forward. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eder Militao. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Saka. Now it's Havertz. Odegaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Odegaard. Eder Militao kept aware. And Gabriel Jesus. Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rodrigo, and that interception was most necessary. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Havertz. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Madrid still this single goal behind. That's a good run he's making there. Mbappe, Valverde, Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 51.832.
Almost an hour gone. Oh, he's bustling through here. Just the keeper to beat. Havertz! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
Rodrigo! Gabriel gets it away. Camavinga. And now they can clear their lines. It's run loose here. Brilliantly cut out. And that was very necessary. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Merino. So, what can they make of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Great ball if he can get there. Merino. And he's been shifted off it. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard has got himself a free kick. Oh, great chance! Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Madrid really could have done without this. To increase the lead. And they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Saka with a definite foul there. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Merino. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Havertz, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? They are rampant. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. That's going to go a long way. And time